Hey everyone, I'm Cami. This is Tony, and we left Hawaii to travel the US in this converted SUV. So far, we've golfed in Nebraska, Montana, Idaho, and Washington. We've seen historic sites like Mount Rushmore, monuments like Devil's Tower. We've explored national parks like the Great Sand Dunes, the Badlands, Yellowstone, and Mount Rainier. We've also gone to the best coffee shops along the way. Now we're in Canada and we are on our way to an Airbnb in Kelowna, which is east of Vancouver. So we start our day driving through Stanley Park, which is the largest park in Vancouver. Then we cross the Lionsgate Bridge to North Vancouver and stop at this coffee shop, 49th Parallel. Then we made the 4-hour drive to Kelowna. The Airbnb was amazing, and the best part was the beautiful view of the Okanagan Lake. We unpack and enjoy a charcuterie dinner. Then the next day we check out a coffee shop called Bright Jenny. We got an awesome coffee sampler which was gone before we knew it. Then we got some work done and planned out our week. According to the weather report, the next few days were going to be the nicest, so we planned to golf as much as we could. We found a 9-hole golf course on an apple orchard called Orchard Greens. We took our time and played the course twice.
So we're just about to finish and wrap up our second 18-hole round here in Canada. We are playing almost into the winter season as we record this.
I'm freezing cold.
It's not that bad. Just gotta layer up and it's just great to be out here.
We made a friend while we were golfing who invited us to Two Eagles. This course was great.
It is about 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, but the sun's out and we're starting to warm up. We're feeling good, but most importantly, we're excited to be golfing soon.
Next, we checked out Tim Hortons, which is like a Canadian Dunkin' Donuts.
Alright, so we're here at the classic Tim Hortons. It can't get any more Canadian. So we did end up getting a maple glaze, apple fritter, cold brew, and of course the most famous coffee drink in Canada, the Double Double. 2 creams, 2 sugars, and coffee. So we'll taste and let you know. I don't know exactly what the flavor is, but it is kind of like an artificial butter. That's what it smells like, kind of is what it tastes like. It's okay, it's okay. After multiple sips, the first sip was just offensive, especially after the cold brew. But after multiple sips, I'm starting to adjust. It's not coffee, it's cream and sugar really. Signing off from Tim Hortons. Gonna enjoy this last couple bites and then we're off to the gym to work off all this sugar. So we start off our warm-up just with a lot of various mobility type drills, really just to get things stretched out. Now of course the purpose of a good warm-up is to warm up the body, get the core body temperature up. It's like you start your car on a cold morning, get the engine heated up. So we'll do this anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes and then we'll move on to the bulk of our workout. So we're starting this workout off with walking lunges. Just another good exercise, unilateral based, meaning one leg at a time, just to pick up our heart rate and also get our body ready. So in our program today, we're going to be doing dips. Now to warm up with this movement pattern, it's actually beneficial just to use bands. You can stick a band over each handle, step in between, This is not necessarily appropriate for a lot of people with shoulder issues, but since we don't have any shoulder issues, it's just nice to vary it up. We don't necessarily need to add in any external weight, specifically because we're going for max reps as well. We're challenging ourselves with the dip and the pull-up pattern. So pull-ups are also such a key foundational bodyweight movement. Very tough, very challenging for most people. Kimmy's doing a great job. The other thing that we focus on is just stabilizing throughout the whole motion. So not a lot of rocking, not a lot of swinging, but also starting from a dead hang. That way you're utilizing everything in the greatest range of motion.
We finished up our workout with a few more exercises. And some foam rolling.
So just finished another workout. Glad to get this one in the books because we have a wine tasting coming up. So we're pretty excited for that.
Our first stop was Mission Hill. This was a first-class experience. We had a sit-down tasting where we got to talk to an expert about the winery and the wines. We were so excited about tasting the wines that we literally forgot to take photos during the tasting, so here's the after photos.
I'm at another winery with Cami and a friend that we met on the golf course here in Kelowna. And West Kelowna is actually known for the wineries. They have over a dozen different wineries in this region alone, plus many, many more outside. So it's almost like the Napa Valley of Canada. And so there's a ton of wines to be tasted. So we're excited. So let's get going.
Our friend also set up a tasting at Cedar Creek, which is an organic and sustainable vineyard. This was unique because they served food that paired with the wine. As if that wasn't enough, our new friends invited us to a hockey game for a true Canadian experience. They insisted that we try poutine, which are fries with gravy and cheese. Our new friends also invited us to a pub to watch the Grey Cup, which is like the Super Bowl of the Canadian Football League. Then we end the night with a shot ski, which is literally 5 shots on a ski. Tony and I end our time in Canada taking a stroll around the neighborhood while snow starts to fall. We both agree that we couldn't have planned or even imagined all that we've been able to do. Our cups are so full from all the memories we've created in Kelowna with our new friends. We are so grateful for how they've welcomed us into their lives. We literally don't want to leave, but we say our goodbyes and pack up to head back to the States. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.